Hey everyone, this is Dan, the GM, bringing you episode 94 of What the Dice. 94 episodes in, and you know what that means? It is time for a random shout-out. This shout-out is coming to you from the world of Twitter. Jason, thank you for joining us each and every week and enjoying our show. If you want your own shout-out, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or join our Discord. Or, which also helps us grow, you can head on over to all of your favorite podcasting places that have any type of rating and reviews. Drop a rating, drop a review, and if I find it, I might just give you a shout out. Well, that's all I got. So I'm going to let you get on with this week's episode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's episode of What the Dice. As we approach the campsite, the thatch roof is finally done. The door is open and we can see the storyteller inside working, cleaning up, cooking, that sort of thing. Looking at us, he smiles as he steps out, wiping his hands clean with a small rag. He gives us a warm smile.
Welcome, welcome, ye friends. Sit. Let me tell you what happened last time. As the Murdock sat, the engineer had a chance to throw out these strange metal bric-a-bracs, pipes and springs and gears and all manner of strange metal. And Difibulous gathered them up quite quickly in order to make a strange mechanical armor for Hugo. Kilila and Phae had a chance to go plant a mystical seed to summon Mexi. And Phae went to find her shadow friend and was able to help the Murdock without directly helping them. Well, there's more to this tale, of course, so sit back, relax, and hear the tale.
Alright, so in the last episode, Phae did some snoopy, finding out that the strange woman that Kilila saw running off in a carriage was definitely somebody's sister that was there that was meeting someone from the Murdock, so most likely, crap, can't remember her name. The elf
Lady
woman.
Katana?
Not Katana.
Balana.
Yes, Lady Balana's sister. Most likely. No proof. Difibulous has decided to do some dumpster diving and take broken parts from the Murdock, and you all found out that the Murdock will be docking at Godsfell for a couple of days while they do a complete and utter repair.
Yay, dumpster diving!
The most noblest ways of dumpstering.
Yes.
So, we come back to the group in, well, I guess Kilila and Difibulous are still in the dock, and Phae is out and about. Who wants to volunteer to go first?
This time, not it.
Got it.
All right, Difibulous. What would you like to do, Difibulous?
Yeah, I feel like I'm being thrown under a bus here.
We left off on Phae, and I said not it before you, so it's your turn.
Oh, right, sorry.
You've been had.
Haha.
Do you have a collection of bits and pieces?
He's all happy and content that he has bits and pieces. He's like, this is, despite its damage, is still really functional, you know?
Yeah, I can believe it.
He's like, so, we have time to go hunt down that person. We have the shop to go visit, so...
I planted the seed, so that won't be ready until midnight. So we have until now and midnight to do whatever we want.
Well...
And it's, to look up in the sky, mid-afternoon. So not quite dinner, and we just had lunch. Which, by the way, did you finish eating?
Yeah, of course I did. I'm not wasting that food.
It was good.
It really was.
Although now I'm kind of tempted. I've never hunted a gator, as she looks off into the swamp.
What the hell's a gator?
The thing I stuffed in your mouth a little while ago.
That thing was tasty. We should get more of those.
The shop's over there, so you could buy it pre-cooked, or I might go hunting.
Can I shoot it with my gun?
No, we don't want to eat bullets.
You say it make it sound like my bullets stay inside the creature.
They do until I cut it open.
Well, there you go.
Also, gators have, like, natural armor, so I don't know if a bullet would... It might hurt it, but not like it would hurt
Okay,
a bear.
okay. Explain to me exactly what a gator is.
She will... Give me your sketchbook. It's a giant lizard that is huge and swims in swamp waters.
I'm pretty sure a bullet will go through a lizard that swims in water.
Long, narrow teeth and, like, natural scale armor that's like an inch or something thick.
Oh! We could kill one and use its scales for building stuff.
Yeah, you could make some armor out of the gator.
Well, I mean, we could also use it to reinforce Hugin's harness.
True, and their skulls are pretty big. You could use it as like a good, like, chest plate or something.
Alright, let's go hunting. I'm shooting it, though.
Okay, well, let me go talk to the local hunters first. I've never hunted a gator.
Alright, you do that.
You had your time in your fun shop. Now I'm gonna go talk shop with my people. And by my people, I mean hunters.
Well, I'm a hunter, if you think about it. I hunt things and I shoot it.
You're not... Well, it might scare things away. You get one shot, and then everything's gone.
Unless it's stupid, then it deserves to be shot.
That's fair. Is that what we want to do, though? Go hunting?
Well, I mean, I have no idea where Phae went.
She went to go find information. I wonder if we should be here for when she gets back? We really didn't establish anything like that.
Yeah, we kind of forget to do that periodically.
Clyde kind of got used to it, and we just naturally always found one another. I'm assuming the same thing will happen. We'll leave her a note in the cabin, just in case.
Do you think she'll check it?
She seems pretty smart like that.
We're gonna have to find a way to get her to feel more at home and at ease with us.
It is a lot to take in. Do you remember the first time we went to the Cursed Swamp? As she, like, starts walking towards wherever she can find a fellow hunter-like area. Or club, or shop, or...
Oh, there
Really?
are hunters sitting out on a bank just talking.
Are they local hunters?
They are local hunters.
She's gonna go find them.
I do remember stepping on an ooze, that was bad.
Yeah, that too. The first time we came across the ooze. Remember the mirror?
Mirror that tried to kill everyone. Remember that giant thing that smacked Clyde?
The Jello tree too.
Oh yeah.
As you two reminisce and walk up towards a dockside, you see a bunch of lizard folk baiting large hooks with chunks of meat that is just slightly too old to eat.
That's fair.
One of them looks up and he goes, "Now, we ain't seen many cat folk round here. You come back here on the Murdock?"
Yeah, flew in from the giant thing.
Yeah. So, you one of them luxury hunters, or are you knowing how to use that bow there on your back?
Look at me.
You got called out.
I did.
Hey, now, it's not normal it's not uncommon to see a pretty kitten like that with a bow and knowing how to shoot it. Just asking, just asking.
Well, we can either get into a shooting competition, or you could tell me how you hunt gator. I'm kind of interested.
Huh?
They're tasty.
Trying to get yourself some gator?
Well, we had some over at the local shop, pointing at her new favorite restaurant and only restaurant that she enjoys at town, and went, "That was delicious. I want more, but I also kind of want to hunt a gator. I'm used to bears, wolves, rabbits, a warg once."
But he was
Nah.
cranky.
Yeah, he was a pretty cranky warg.
Now, you handle yourself a warg and a bear. Yeah, I think you handle a gator or two. Now, they're more ambush predators, you see, so we bait hooks, get them out to where they're out coming our way, and then, a couple good shots to the head. You can get yourself some pretty good shots. Just, aim for the eyes, aim for the
when they open their mouth, if you can hit up just right, you can sometimes hit the brain. But now, you just got to be careful. Now, if one of them gets a hold of you and it starts to spin, you're either going to have to sever your own arm or just take a deep breath and hope the gods are on your side. Because them death rolls ain't nothing to worry. They ain't nothing to laugh at. We have lost many a young hunter to a gator when they ain't prepared.
Lila will nod, going, good warnings. Also,
Now-
very handy to know it's an ambush predator.
Now, me personally, I like to bait my hook, toss it out, sit up at the tree and wait. Once that gator gets a nice big old bite, I yank that hook so hard, I lodge it into its brain, and then I hold it in place. Then I get nice and close and do the offing with my new firearm.
See, they use guns.
So, firearms, huh? She looks down at Difibulous with this, don't you dare say anything.
Hold you.
All right, you use rifles or guns?
Some
Gator?
of us do. I recently switched over to a firearm, mostly because my crossbow snapped because I forgot to take care of it. But yeah, anything that can do enough damage to crack through that thick-ass skull, yeah, you're gonna be able to get through.
All right.
So did, like, the crossbow frame break or the mechanism firing?
Water and wood don't mix, my friend.
Not if it's not cured, no.
Nah, I forgot to cure it a couple of times, and, get out here hunting, get all excited, sit out in the rain and watch. Sometimes, forgetting to put on an extra layer of tar kind of screws you.
Yep, that happens.
But yeah, me and a couple of boys getting ready to go out and hunt. You guys can join us. More merrier.
Lila's tail will start to sway happily.
Looking down at Difibulous. Now, you know how to climb a tree there, short man, do you?
Well, I can get up one if I have to. Absolutely have to.
I mean, we got some rope and we can haul you up if you have to.
It's always everyone with a rope. There's like a new fetish, Kalila, that people have things with ropes.
No, ropes are just useful for almost every purpose.
Makes it easy to climb a tree.
Well, if I have to be hauled up into a tree, I can be hauled up into a tree.
Don't worry, I got him.
All right. Now, we're going to head on out here in a few minutes. We just finished baiting hooks. I mean, if you're not opposed to smelling of rank chicken, you're more than welcome to help bait these hooks.
Bird doesn't bother me. Plus, I'll wash before if I need to.
Nah, smelling of meat kind of helps keep them disoriented.
I meant when I went back to not here.
Ah. Yeah, well, we lizards, we breathe, we smell through our tongue, taste the air, know exactly where your prey's at. But yeah, pop a squat, grab a bird, grab a hook, and let's get to baiting.
She'll bait.
Difibulous, are you going to help bait?
Oh, he'll give it a try.
Okay. As you guys help prepare, we will swiftly move to Phae. Where are you and what are you doing?
Probably a few more minutes of small talk and shop talk, and then make my way out of Guildhall.
Okay. Heading back into the heart of town?
Back towards the Murdock to see if I can find the rest of my party again.
Okay. As you arrive, you see that the new captain has kind of found a nice little comfortable place to sit and eat near the Murdock entrance. He's clearly also got a checklist of things that are getting loaded and unloaded, stuff like that. You see Baka Baklava and his halfling partner are actually sitting there with the captain, discussing upgrades and the cost of what and stuff like that. There, you overhear they're even talking about maybe making the Murdock larger, adding a second floor of cabins to increase the amount of people that are available to fly on the Murdock, and what costs that would be. As you approach, the captain gives you a nod. He goes, so, instead of paying for an inn, we're going to let you guys come and go as you need, so you can just use your cabin here.
Thank you, that's kind. I was looking for my friends, the gnome and the catfolk.
Baka Baklava kind of looking up from his book, he goes,
Baka no.
Baka say they went go with the smelly lizard folk with the birds of rottenness with the hooks. Hunting, what they say?
Hunting gator.
They said they're gonna go hunt gator. What's a gator?
Ah. Well, depending on whether you like such things, you might actually enjoy going with them. A gator is a long, angry reptile, and it can be good eating if you know how to prepare it correctly.
Baka don't like hunting. Baka will go to local shop and eat. Here there's good shop, but must do Baka business first.
Actually, yes, there is. There is a fantastic shop over by the gun shop. And Phae will give directions here real quick. Fantastic cooking, and you can try gator there.
Baka will go have gator there.
So, Phae, are you going to do anything particular, or are you just going to wait for your compatriots to return?
I think, actually, anticipating possible action this evening, I might go ahead and go take a nap.
Okay. So you go find back to your room, get nice and comfortable, and take a nice long nap. Difibulous and Kilila, you spend the rest of the afternoon up in a tree, chit-chatting with the other hunters and waiting. After this afternoon, you two bag a fairly large gator. The hunters show you how to strip the flesh, how to dry and tan it, as well as how to gut and cut the meat to either sell or to prepare to be cooked. Kilila, this is nothing you're not used to. In fact, gutting a bear is more complicated than gutting this large, smelly reptile.
Oh, okay. So it's easy for Kilila.
Yes.
Fair.
As the sun is starting to set, the hunters give you a warm goodbye as they are hauling off their sections of kill to sell to the local food vendors and shops. What would you guys like to do with your meat and leathers?
Well, with a fresh pile of one, the meat is a little bit more importantly, but she's happy she got some. And she'll ask if she can take the teeth.
Yeah, they let you. Your kill is your kill. You get the bones, the meat, the guts, whatever you want.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to take some, decent meat. They still get a lot because they were teaching her, right? So she's not going to be greedy, but she wanted the teeth to make arrows. Kind of like the shark teeth.
Yep.
But she's like, now, I'm going to go find that Drow chef. Give her some fresh gator.
That was a fun thing to do.
Wasn't it? Now you understand why I like hunting.
See, and I can use a gun, so there.
All right. You win. You found one thing you can hunt with a gun.
I can hunt just about anything, I think.
Again, you'll get mostly one shot and then it's gone.
Just have to make sure one shot works.
True. Jules, what are you going to go work on? Also, we should probably see if Phae is back.
Yeah, we should probably figure out where she's at. Then I'll probably sit down and take inventory of parts, some of that lovely gator hide stuff, and if I have enough stuff to start building stuff and modifying my gun too.
She'll nod. She goes, here, all I need is the meat and the book. And she'll pull those two things out, or at least, the meat's already out. Pull at least one of the books out, hand Difibulous the bag of holding, since he needs all the parts. Go, there. Now you have everything you need, and I have everything I need.
But don't stay out too late, Missy.
I'm gonna be on the ship.
Felt like I should say it anyway.
Laugh and roll her eyes while heading back to the Murdock.
As you approach the Murdock, you can smell a fresh fire outside. As you get closer, you see the Drow chef has set up a small little barbecuing area outside and is grilling up some old-fashioned wings over a hot bed of coals.
Like chicken wings.
Like chicken wings, chicken thighs type thing.
Okay.
You could see a thick, black, flavorful sauce being liberally brushed on there. As you can see, she has been cooking for a couple of minutes, as there's probably about 4 birds worth of food that is on the grill.
All right.
Sitting near the campfire, you see Baka Baklava with a large plate of what you recognize as soul food.
Mm-hmm.
You see his halfling friends sitting there chatting as they're drinking and eating. You see the Murdock crew finalizing a couple checklists for the night. And you see a couple guards wandering by, just keeping tabs of what's going on. It seems as if the Murdock crew has decided to have a barbecue in celebration, maybe, of their newfound freedom.
Alright. Kalila's not saying anything as she approaches and, not drawing attention yet.
Mm-hmm.
But she is making her way directly to the chef.
Okay. As you get closer to the chef, she looks over and she goes, "Just in time for dinner."
I can smell it, and I bring treats.
Oh? And what kind of treats are we talking?
Well, I'm sad you already started cooking, but I'm glad it's just the beginning, so it looks, as she pulls out fresh gator.
She goes, "Oh,
Hunted it
Ooh.
myself.
even better." She pulls up a large metal tray to have you set it, and she begins to skillfully cut and prepare it.
I take it you cooked gator before.
Oh, just a couple of times, but I spent most of the afternoon with a couple of chefs learning how to do the cutting part of it.
Oh, where at?
Oh, just this little shop over there. She points towards that shack. She's like, "I just asked to learn, and they brought me in the back. They didn't
Did
tell
you try any of their food?
No, they wouldn't let me try anything because I was sitting there just doing the prep work. But I got a good understanding of how it needs to be prepped, at least."
She goes, well, let me one-up this even better.
Mm-hmm.
She then presents the book.
Looking over the book, she goes, "Is that?" "Oh, it is."
From the exact same shop. It's their most recent edition.
She wipes her hands clean with a small apron that she's wearing. Taking the book, she flips through it. She goes, oh, this is so well written. Ooh, this is, ooh. Sitting down, she is flipping through the book with one hand and still turning the chicken with the other. She goes, why? I mean, this is amazing.
Kalila's just gonna... She can't blush because she's black, but she has, like, the weirdest ear twitch with it, and she goes, thought it would be nice.
This has got to be one of the nicest things anyone has ever given me.
Oh, come on now. You work on the Murdock. You had to have had nicer gifts.
Yeah, that I buy for myself. Every cookbook I own, I've purchased myself.
Oh, well, have a cookbook.
She's like, now I feel like I need to cook you dinner.
I mean, I won't say no. A nice little tail wag.
She goes, well, maybe when the Murdock's all repaired and we take you back home, maybe get you a nice big meal and then maybe breakfast.
She goes, that would sound sweet. But I'm kind of doing that whole crazy following my god mission thing. I don't know how soon I'm going to be returning once we get to Godfeld. We could be there a while, or we could be going somewhere else after.
The Drow gives you a smile. She goes, you know, one thing my father always said is sometimes the best wine is worth waiting for.
Smile, actually, pretty happily from that. Just tell you what, I know we're going to be talking to the Holy City and trying to get the Murdock back in some good graces since the Hornball idiot is dead. If you're allowed back, she'll take the book back, scribble her address. She goes, come find me, and hand the book back.
She smiles and she goes, I will.
It might be a year, but, you know.
Hey, Sometimes the best wine.
As she sits with the chef.
Phae, you were woken to the sound of a light knocking on the main room door.
Grumble, 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 answer door.
You see Terry in a Murdock uniform that is a little bit more relaxed and designed to be around the swamp. So short sleeves, high water cut pants with boots. He gives a bow and he goes, "We would like to invite you to a barbecue that we have going on outside."
That sounds and smells fantastic.
He nods.
Let me freshen up and I'll be down.
He nods again. As you all enjoy a wonderful barbecue, Difibulous, as you sit and you eat, you have a chance to talk with the engineer. Between you, him, and Kilila, you were able to figure out this strange spider armor and what is required to build it. After taking inventory of everything you've got, you've realized you have everything you need to build it. Kilila, throughout the night, the Drow make sure that whenever you want a plate of food, it is always ready for you, that your cup is never empty, and that she is never more than a tail flip away.
Fantastic. Always within tail reach.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. She's just gonna stay and actually get to, now that they're not trying to solve a murder. Serve a murder! One murder, please! Would you like spice with that? She's gonna just kind of get to know her. Enjoy the evening, flirt immensely. But when she does see Phae walking out of the ship, she does yell for her and wave her down for the, "I got fresh gator!"
Yeah, I thought I smelled something good.
But past that, yeah, she's with the Drow most of the night.
Phae, as you join the party, Baka had you sit with them and starts to talk to you about how he bought a new book, and it is how to speak common better. It actually is more of it's less childlike and more for someone who is legitimately trying to learn common. His accent is still bad and he still talks in third person, but his enunciation has gotten better. He also shows you some crude drawings of what they want to do with the Murdock. You see that they're talking about adding another floor, adding space to where there's a quieter area with books for people to read maps and things of that nature. And you hear him talking about how he is wanting to show the Holy City that the Murdock is different. To the point of he has tried to write a long letter to the Holy City itself. As you look over it, you see misspellings and grammar errors, but it is a long letter explaining his intent to show that everyone deserves a second chance. And you see him talking about how he met these heroes that showed him that he can be better. And that he wants to be better. And he wants to show the Holy City that the Murdock can help be another addition to the Holy City to bring it more, not fame, but more culture. That he wants the Murdock to be more than just for gambling, but he wants to be able to provide a place for bards and others to try new things and experiment. All badly written and with poor grammar.
Baka does have dream, and I love it. I will offer to help him with the letter, the spelling, and the grammar. But I kind of like the ramble of it. It feels very genuine.
Baka nods. He goes, "Baka not good at spell."
Baka learning English? English common? Ain't common hard. Why are there 4 ways to spell one word?
Because Common goes through other languages' pockets and dark alleys and looks for loose grammar.
Common needs to learn better grammar.
So does Common.
Is there anything you guys want to do while you guys are sitting around and enjoying this strangely peaceful time in a swamp?
Kalila's just waiting, hanging out with her drow until the Mexi tree.
Difibulous is currently sketching out ideas for building the harness and everything, and then writing out ideas to modify his gun.
All right.
Phae's helping Baka with his letter and just kind of actually really enjoying his company. She's going to be sad to leave.
Through the conversation with Baka, you also find out he plans on staying aboard the ship as a way to help. Even though he's going to be part of it, he's going to be pretty much the owner. He wants to sit and learn from Terry. So he has extended Terry's contract and has decided that he will work under Terry. The halfling has decided to stay on board as well and work under the Drow chef to learn to cook. It also sounds like they are also going to work on getting a full crew so that no one is overworked. They also have discussed getting the clockwork robots off tracks and be a little bit more free roaming.
Upgrades all around.
Mm-hmm. As the fire burns out and the crew decides to go to their room, Kilila and Difibulous, you feel that familiar, deep rumble. As if the earth itself is giving energy to a strange seed that is sprouting out off in the woods.
Am I still hanging out with the drow, or is it just us 3?
It's just you 3. Everyone went to bed.
She goes, aha! Time. And she'll stand and go, come on, Phae.
Come where?
To the tree.
What tree?
The one that completely confused you. The one we planted together in the pack of trees.
You mean the seed?
Yes.
I mean, if you insist, we can go look at the seed.
Magic. Come on.
Come along.
Completely confused look on her face.
Making your way through the forest to that opening, Phae, you see a massive tree that has sprang up. Unlike the other trees in the area, this looks like it is a mix of a cypress, an oak, and a weeping willow. Its leaves glisten with this strange color. And the thing that stands out the most is in the center of the tree, there's a large door with no handles and an eye slit that is currently closed.
Phae is in some shock, but will recover a little and walk around the tree to see the backside, reach out and touch a leaf, make sure that it's real.
Kilila will happily give her the time of what?
Difibulous just kind of looks. No, it's kind of funny. We never bothered checking that tree.
You're right. We kind of just went right up to the door and knocked.
Yeah.
Kalila's gonna walk around the backside, see if there's anything on the backside.
Y'all have no sense.
No, we really don't.
As you guys walk slowly around the tree, the door follows you.
What?
I don't like this.
Wait, it didn't follow Phae, but it followed Kilila and
Yep.
Difibulous?
But that's pretty nifty.
I wonder if it's because it knows us. She goes, Difibulous, go left, I'll go right.
Okay.
As you do that,
the door splits.
No.
So now there are 2 doors, one facing Kilila, one facing Difibulous.
Hey, Difibulous.
Yes.
Let's knock on both doors at the same time.
Okay.
What do you mean knock on the door?
1, 2, knock, knock, knock.
Yep, he'll knock as well.
As the eye slits open, you are all suddenly forced into one position.
Son of a bitch.
The eye slit slowly opens, and peering out, Difibulous and Kilila, you would recognize the red eyes of Meximillion.
What do you... Oh, it's you all again. Oh,
Hi.
wait, hold on. Where's the
Hi.
tin can? Did you open him up? What was inside? Anything good?
Rainbows and ponies. And
Oh.
ropes and hugs. Can we come in?
Fleshy bits.
Well, I mean, it was
Right.
a paladin. Of course there's something good inside.
Who's that?
This is Phae.
You smell of old paper and I don't like it. Do I owe you money?
You didn't know who she was, so we're gonna go with no.
Wait, does he owe you money?
I know, I could be wrong. Does he owe you money?
Not that I'm aware of, but I'll take it if he'll give it.
No, he won't.
No. You come into my shop, you spend money. You know you could sell me something, but I don't know if I trust you. You look weird.
Well, you could give us money, and then we can turn around and give you money back for items, so you're still getting money.
You clearly never took social economics, my friend. Yeah. What's the password?
There is no password.
All right, then. Miss Hoity-Toity, how have you been? You smell of death.
She'll sniff her fur and she goes like, well, okay, yeah, nope, that's the chicken and the gator.
Not what I meant, but okay. Why are we in a swamp?
Yes.
Why have you dragged me out to a swamp? Do you know how bad that is for my wares? It's quite muggy out here.
It doesn't affect your wares because your wares never go outside. Are you gonna keep talking or let us in?
I don't know. Can I trust the strange human?
You trusted us last time.
Only as far as you can throw me. I dare you to try.
Oh,
I want to watch.
You know I'd pay for that.
you humans seem to like being touched in weird ways. Don't want to get my hands dirty. All right. Hold on.
The eye slit slams closed. And as the door slowly opens, we're calling this episode here.
Well, me friends. It seems as if Phae has a chance to see something extraordinary. A strange man living in a strange tree, dealing with strange little dice monsters, all summoned by a simple magical seed. Meximillion Loothorder. She will have a chance to spend her hard-earned gold. And with their bellies full of food, Kalila's heart all a-twitter, we will bid you a fair night. And as always, me friends, may the dice gods bless your every roll.
We here at What the Dice would like to thank Paizo for creating Pathfinder, Epidemic Sound for our music, as well as Sirenscape for our sound effects. If you would like to reach out to us, you can do so on Facebook at What the Dice Pod, Twitter at What the Dice Pod, and of course email whatthedicepod@gmail.com. And if you liked our little adventure, please share us with your friends and rate and review us.